guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, home vlog. How are you doing today? I hope that you are doing well. We got home from Rome at 1:30 this morning. I finally crawled into bed. We had severe weather, so all my kids were texting me and calling me, and it was worse for one of them than the other. Anyway, so we were staying in contact with each other. I finally crawled into bed, so excuse any stumbly speech because I'm very tired. I think I got into bed 3:30, almost 4, and I got up at 5:30. My eyes came open, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was trying, so I got up and started the day. So I have unpacking to do, of course. Also what took me so long when we got home last night is I had to get all the food out of my luggage. And like the gluten-free crusty bread I brought home, I wanted to get that out. And I'm gonna have that for lunch today. I brought home some tomato soup and some squash soup made in Italy. We're not having that today, but I was going to, but my son, who wants to have it with me, is not home today. He's got stuff going on today, so I don't want to have that without him. He was very excited that I brought that home. Anyway, this morning I've taken it easy, just been slowly starting to unpack, getting things done around the house, that kind of thing, visiting with my babies, all my babies, and spending time with them. And just having a slow Saturday. Saturday? Yes, a slow Saturday. We're due for more rain this afternoon. Let me turn this down. And so it was a really nasty storm that we had, but I was so grateful that we made it home before the storm. We literally made it home an hour before it started storming. What you see behind me, those are our grocery bags. The seats are down, and it opens to my trunk because the luggage. And it was late. We didn't want to fool with putting everything back, so it's a mess back there. I gotta go pick up groceries also. And so we're due for more rain this afternoon, 2 more days, and then we have a cold front coming, finally. So it is the end of October, and we are having our first, we've had some less humid fronts and some less hot fronts, but no cold fronts. This is an actual cold front. I'm very excited. So we're going to dip down into the 40s and 50s overnight, which is just such a treat for us. I'm going to pick up my groceries. Anyway, actually, I think I might be a little early. They haven't texted and said my order's ready, so we'll see. Anyway, so this morning I got up, visited with everybody, relaxed for a little bit, snuggled with the dog, took a shower, washed and dried my hair. In the VRBO, I did not wash my hair. The shower was very, very small, and I have a lot of hair. So I washed my hair the day we got off the ship, and then I washed it yesterday. I have to tell you that Beekman 1802 shampoo and conditioner on the ship, I love it. We are going to be on Star in a few weeks, and I am going to see if I can buy it. You could buy it on Sun, but they only had the conditioner, and I really wanted the shampoo. On some of the ships, it's shampoo conditioner in one. This was shampoo and conditioner, so 2. And I like it. My hair loves it. It stays really clean for a long time. So, yeah. Anyway, but I'm using the Dove bonding shampoo and conditioner and mask. That's what I use today. I really like that too, but I don't like the way it smells. So, the Beekman 1802 I really like. Also, on the ship, I had a sample of Olaplex. Their oil, I don't know what it's called. Oh my goodness, I love that stuff. So it is in my cart for the Sephora sale. so I can get a little bit of a discount. 2 of them are in my cart. So yeah, and I ordered some Beekman 1802 shampoo and conditioner from Amazon because on the Beekman site they didn't have it, so they had it on Amazon. So I ordered it from Amazon, so I'm going to give it a try. See if it's the same. Oh, excuse me. See if it's the same as on the ship. Also, I think what helps on the ship is the water is soft water. You know, it's filtered on the ship, obviously from the ocean. And I think my hair really likes that. Now, we used to have a water softener. We do not have one anymore. But I don't remember how my hair handled the water softener. It's been many years. We had it because of my son. My son now has one on his house because of his skin. As I've told you, he's very allergic to just about everything, just like his mama, which I didn't know I was until recently. Anyway, so yeah, my hair is so long. Oh my gosh, my hair is so long, but I'm not going to cut it. I haven't decided what I want to do with my hair yet. Anyway, I'm also rambling about nothing. So we had such a great time day before yesterday. We got home this morning. We left day before yesterday. It was a 10-hour flight from Rome to Newark, New Jersey, whatever airport, I don't remember what airport it was. And then we had a 4-hour layover because the flight was delayed, a 4-hour layover, and then a 4-hour flight home. And then we live an hour or so away from the airport. We went through customs in New York. Yes, we went through customs in New York. I'm so confused. My brain is all running together. Anyway, and then we got home, and then we had to wait for our luggage, which took a little while. Then we had to wait for the shuttle to get to the parking. That took a little while. Then we had to get to parking, load the car, start the car, drive home, which we live quite far from the airport. So like I said, by the time we got home, it was 1:30 in the morning, and then I didn't go to bed till 3:30. And everything from the day we left Rome until now is just running together. So I have some Progresso soup at home, which is turkey and chicken and wild rice. That is my dinner tonight. I am ecstatic about it. I am ready for normal food. I was so sick in Italy. When I was there, I couldn't figure out what it was that made me sick. I thought it was the gelato that I had. No. I think I had food poisoning. I kind of went back and listened to the vlogs, the video I took, listening to myself and what I was saying about food and the way things tasted. The very first meal we had in Italy. Okay, dude, calm down. I don't know if you could see that, but he was literally millimeters from my mirror. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you'd think after being in taxis and stuff in Europe for 16 days, I would be used to scary close driving, but I'm not. Anyway, the very first meal we had, Robert had a pizza. They didn't have gluten-free pizza, so I had no gluten-free pizza in Italy. None. Because I was so sick. So I ordered buffalo mozzarella and tomato salad. So it had romaine, arugula, buffalo mozzarella, and these delicious compagnie. What are the tomatoes called? Not San Marzano. They're grown on Mount Vesuvius. I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. So good. Salad, and then I had pasta bolognese. I think the salad made me sick. I think that's where it started. Within 6 hours or so, it woke me up in the middle of the night. I was so nauseous. Started off with nausea. And then Mount Vesuvius erupted out my mouth repeatedly. I don't know how there was anything left I was so ill. And I didn't want Robert to miss his day. So I sent Robert out. He left in the morning and went and did things that he wanted to do and wanted to see. And I stayed in the VRBO in HE double hockey sticks. So I had anti-nausea medication with me. I took that, and I took some Pepto-Bismol. That's all I had. And what is this anti-nausea stuff called? Goes under your tongue. That. And it's a prescription. After I got sick on the ship that one time, I asked my doctor for seasick medication because I was not messing around. Anyway, so finally, I guess it was, I don't know what time it was. I had been up probably since 3 o'clock in the morning, ill. I think it was probably 10:30, 11, maybe 12. And I finally was able to leave the VRBO for a little while. Then we came back. I was sick again. And then we left again. I could not eat. I couldn't eat. So later on, finally, I guess it was, I don't know, my first meal was very late in the day. But I was shaky. I needed to eat something. And so I had carbonara, which has bacon, and it's very true. This is a very true carbonara. Pasta, gluten-free pasta, bacon, Parmesan, and eggs. And that is it. Salt, I'm sure. Well, Parmesan's kind of salty. But that is it. That is all that was in it. And I verified with her because I explained to her that I had been ill and I didn't want to be ill anymore. So I didn't want the mozzarella because that's where I think it was from. The mozzarella that I had had in my first meal had no taste. No taste. And like none. It tasted like almost like dishwater. It tasted dirty. And I just thought it was just me being, I don't know, it was new. Maybe I just thought my taste buds were off a little bit. I don't know. But about halfway through the salad, I realized it smelled bad. And I stopped eating it. It was too late at that point. But I really think it was the cheese or the lettuce, one of the two, that made me sick. So, I was so upset that I was sick. Listen, I don't think I'm going to get to go back to Italy. That's all there is to it. So, I did not bring home any buffalo mozzarella. I had intended to, but it made me so sick. I couldn't do it. I can get it here. Is it the same as it is in Italy? I don't know. So there you go. But I did bring home the balsamic. I did bring home lots of olive oil from all over the place, from France, from Greece, from Naples, from Rome, from Spain. So yeah, I brought lots of olive oil and balsamic. Anyway, but the carbonara did not make me sick. I was very nauseous after eating. Very, very nauseous after eating. But I kept it down, thankfully. And then the next day, I still couldn't eat. We stopped. I had, I think late in the day, I had a sandwich. And I could eat about half of it. And then it was so good. Or was that the next day? I don't remember. Like I said, it's all running together. Sandwich was delicious. And then the last night we were there, I had aglio olio, which is pasta with olive oil and garlic. And that was so good. And I asked for a very small portion, and he gave me this massive, massive, massive portion of pasta. And let me just tell you how much I wish I had it right now. So I could eat it right now because I would. I did bring home some gluten-free pasta. I should have brought home more, but I didn't. I can get imported from Italy gluten-free pasta. We can get that here. You can get it off Amazon and stuff like that. So, you know, I recognized like some of the brands in Italy, but what they use in the restaurants is Barilla. So it's not called Barilla there, but the packaging looks identical. Maybe it is called Barilla. I don't know. It was very far away. And y'all know I can't say anything. Anyway, so it was really, I'm just glad I got to at least eat the 2 different pastas. I wanted carbonara. I was really glad I got to try that. So it was very good. I brought home Parmesan. I brought home Pecorino. Big blocks of it. And yeah, so I'm very pleased with it. I brought home fresh pasta for Chandler, and I brought home one bag of gluten-free pasta for me. And what else did I bring home? Candy. We got caramels in France. We got the lemon. Oh, it's ready. Oh, good. I can go pick it up. I'm going to go to H-E-B right now then. We got the lemon candies and the orange candies. They're like hard candies. They were everywhere. I don't know. We picked up some limoncello. Chandler wanted to try it. I brought home a dessert wine for Chandler to try and a white wine, Chardonnay, for him to try. I tried a white wine in Italy, just a tiny little sip. I just wanted to know, like, does it really taste different from what we had here? No, it was the same. Didn't taste any different. I love wine. I love champagne and wine. I just can't drink. I have a very low tolerance for alcohol. I become very tipsy very quickly, and I do not like that feeling. It makes me extremely lightheaded, and I don't like that. Anyway, so yeah, so that was that. I'm sure there's more. I will try and show you in this vlog some of the things we brought home. The clothing, I'll show you the clothing I picked up along the way, and then the food, that kind of thing. I'm not going to do a separate video on all of that. There's no need to do all that. So yeah, so I spent 20 minutes rambling to you about absolutely nothing while I'm driving to H-E-B. So, yeah, but we had such a good time. I can't believe it's over already. So much time spent planning both trips to Europe this year, and they're already done, and they were spectacular. But in all honesty, I enjoyed Northern Europe more than I did the Med. I really did. Greece, I want to go back to Greece. I really want to go back to Greece. I want to go to Turkey, and I want to go to Greece. But Northern Europe, I would do that cruise, that exact cruise, again and again. That's how much I loved it. This one, I don't need to do again. I just need to go back to Greece and Capri and Sardinia, Italy, but you know, and then yeah, Northern Europe again. I loved it. So okay, that's enough chit chat. I'm headed to H-E-B. I'm going to pick up my groceries. I'm going to go home, put them away, and then slowly unpack things. And then over the course of this week, I will continue vlogging, and I will show you the things that I got. I'm not sure if you're going to see this before the vlogs start, but we have Star Princess coming soon, so I won't have time to get everything edited before we go. But what I'm planning to do is Barcelona, then the sneak peek, then the vlogs, and then Rome. And then Star Princess will be very simple. It's a 4-day cruise. I will, of course, do a quick little Star Princess kind of tour for you. And then we'll probably have a sneak peek vlog, not daily. I kind of was thinking I would do a separate entertainment vlog, like the entertainment on Star Princess vlog kind of thing. I should really do that for some, but the shows are completely different now. They are completely, not the production shows, but like the entertainment, and it was different. Sun is not my favorite ship. I don't really enjoy it. Star, the only reason why we're sailing Star is we needed a short sailing to ramp up our casino offers for next year. Just going to provide you with the basics. We'll run around the ship, we'll look at the ship, we'll enjoy the ship, and we'll have probably an embarkation vlog, and then that. I don't know, something like that. I'll be on Star again for Alaska next year. So we'll do the big vlogs on it then. Actually, that'll be more about Alaska. Okay, enough. I'll see you at home. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, well, here's most of the food. Some of it has been consumed or put away, or you get the idea. But let's start here. So it's mixed all together, and I'll just tell you what's from where if I can remember. These are from Greece. Just this, my son wanted to try it. And this is a Greek delight, just a candy that was being sold all over the place. So, okay, hold on. I have a cat who really wants my attention. He's going to jump up here a lot, so I'll just pause and move him. Okay, here's some olive oil. Let's see. I think this was Greece. I don't know. It doesn't say on here, but I brought home olive oil from Greece, Spain, Italy, may have been somewhere else. All right, and then these were just little tiny samples of oil, probably a touristy trap thing, but whatever. They were easy to get home, and I thought, well, we can try them. They all do say product of, made in Italy. I'm sorry, I'm still stumbling over my words. I'm still catching up. It is actually 5:30 in the morning. I've been up since 2:30 because my body is just messed up. Here's another. This is definitely from Greece, a little olive oil from Greece. This one is from somewhere. I don't know. There you go. It's an olive oil. Okay. Oh, boo-boo. Careful. Here's another one from Greece. This one's garlic infused. Is that something they actually use? Probably not, but it sounded good. Here's another one. I think this is from Spain, but it was made in France. I didn't realize till I got it home. Anyway, there's that. Another one here. So, oh, excuse you, Boo Bear. Another one probably from Italy. Yeah, this one's from Italy. I already showed you that one. This one, no idea from where. It's on the bottles. We read it later. Here's a wine I picked up in Italy for Chandler to try. This is, from one of the stops, that the pomegranate limoncello product of Greece. Yeah, this was from Greece. I didn't get any from Italy. This is from Italy, a nice balsamic. It's not aged as long as I wanted it to be, but that's fine. It's a fast-paced sale. I was in the market. I was trying to avoid being in a touristy trap type kind of place. And anyway, I got overwhelmed and I think I picked up the wrong one. You see how loose that air bubble is? I'm looking for a thicker one. And I think I got the wrong one. It's fine. Pesto Genovese, which is cashew nut. We have pine nut allergies in the family. Pistachio cream, just to try. Here's another one with out pine nuts. Marmite, just because my son wanted to try. It was I think it was in Barcelona. I don't remember. Another dessert wine, just for him to try. This is another balsamic. Is this the thick one? Maybe this. Yes, this is the thick one. Okay, this is the aged one, 15 years. Italy. And then here's a rosé at balsamic, just to try for salads. Greek spices, probably touristy, but it's fine. It's probably not even made in Greece, but you know. Whatever. It was fine. I wanted to bring it home. And what actually got me was the Greek salad one and the feta cheese mix. So this is from Italy. And I have a lemon one, but I don't know where it is. One of my kids probably stole it already. This is from France, I believe. Chocolate caramels and caramels. Another one, pomegranate jam. This is from the ship. These were gluten-free Char chocolate chip cookies. Never seen those here. This is from one of the stops, Italy, I'm sure. Senza gluten. This is no sugar. This was just some croissants. They're bready, but it's fine. I wanted to try them. These are from the very last restaurant we went to that was all gluten-free, delicious. These are so good. Hush, boo, quiet. These taste like gingerbread. They're really good. This one I haven't tried. These are pretty good. They're very firm cookies, and I got 2 of these because they were so good. And then this was at M&S, but it was manufactured in Italy, and it just sounded delicious. And I've seen Josie on her vlog eat these, and I've always wanted to try them, so there they were. So I flew them home. Yes, they weigh a ton. And then this one also. So just so good. This is just a perfume I picked up in Naples. This is a soap I picked up, I think, in Greece. Lay down, boo-boo. He is in our face. This is for the kids. They like tea tree, my middle son and his wife. This is a coffee pot I picked up in Italy. You can get them on Amazon. It was cheaper in Italy, which was really nice. This is senza gluten Italian pasta. Just like the shape here. I can get made in Italy pastas imported here all the time, so that's fine. These were in Greece, just handmade there. This too. This is a croissant that I picked up at that last no gluten or whatever it was called restaurant. And then this is the bread that I got, crusty bread. I've had about half of it. I need to get it finished before it goes off. And this croissant also. I had one this morning, but I'll have another one tomorrow morning, and that'll be gone. And then this bread I'm going to slice up and make bruschetta out of it. And yeah, so this is what we have. I'm sure there's more, but honestly, it's been put away or whatever. It was a really good haul. I'll show you the clothing as I unpack. I picked this up in the airport. Annoyingly, I missed the picante, so that means it's hot or spicy. But that's okay. I'm going to give it a try. It's olive and cheese. And then here is the Parmigiano. Is this the Parmigiano? One of them's Parmesan. One of them, yeah, here's Parmigiano I brought home. And this is the Pecorino. And then this is, it's a bacon you use for carbonara. Thank you, Robert, for carbonara. And then here is a sausage. I brought home one, just a salami. And here's another salami. And then, yeah, so that's more of the food I brought home. This is the fresh food, vacuum sealed, and they told me I could fly it home and it would be no problem. And this, you don't really have to refrigerate any of this, but here we do refrigerate things like this, so I did anyway. I just kind of feel like it might prolong the freshness a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, good morning. Fever. I am not well. I'll explain in a minute. I wanted to show you the things I picked up in Rome and along the way. That's from New York. We got this bag from the Sanctuary Collection being on the ship that came in our cabin. This is an M&S bag we picked up at one of the ports that had an M&S. I think it was Greece. I don't remember. Anyway, very, very nice. And then here is the one from Greece, Corfu, obviously by the eye. And then here's the pullover I picked up in Napoli. There's my hoodie. I had to have it. It's so soft and cozy. I wore it so much. And then here is the bag that I picked up in Rome, the handmade leather bag. A little outside pocket here. Inside of the bag, this is suede. And it has this little short shoulder strap and an extended shoulder strap. There's a zipper pouch inside. And then the canvas on the inside. This is a change purse that I picked up. It's the kind that opens up. Hold on. You open it up and it holds your change in here. What does that say? It says genuine leather, and it says it in Italian also. Anyway, very nice. I really like that. And I got this little one here to hold contacts and my stuff that goes with my contacts. I really like small leather goods. I have for a while now. And this one is ideal for that. It's very small. And then I got this one. I really like this one. It has a zipper pouch on the inside and a slide pocket. A couple slide pockets. Just really, really like it. A little mini wallet, hold different things. I don't know. I just thought it was very useful. I don't know. Just liked it. So there's that one. And then I also got this floppy bag here that I fell in love with because it's sparkly silver. It's all leather. Gorgeous. Handmade in Italy. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Just a shoulder bag. This dress, this one I picked up somewhere. It's linen, 100% linen. Very pretty little tie waist here. Lovely. And then this I picked up in Spain. This is a hand-dyed cashmere and silk wrap. I just absolutely loved it. It's tea-dyed. It's the perfect color brown. Perfect. I loved it. This is a dress or a skirt, excuse me. I picked this up in Barcelona along with this sweater right here. It says lightweight. It's from this store right here. And I absolutely love them both. I wore them both on the cruise, and they were lovely. I also wore this on the cruise. And then this I picked up, I don't know, I think it was in Greece. Little cropped, it's not cropped on me. Little tie front, linen, roll-up sleeve. It was on markdown. I know it says 29 euros here, but it was less than that. This I picked up in Italy, in Naples. Pretty little end of the season linen dress. I just fell in love with the beaded details on it. It was from Positano. She had it there in Naples. I loved it. Loved it. Not fond of these sleeves, but they'll do. They'll be fine. Of course, I picked this in the same shop along with a Napoli sweatshirt. Capri, even though I didn't go to Capri, I loved this sweatshirt, this t-shirt, so I got it. I'll wear it all the time. It's a light white t-shirt, goes under lots of things. Picked this up in Rome, obviously. It's the same as the Naples hoodie sweatshirt. Perfect. Lovely. Loved it. Loved it. It's blue. This, I love this. I picked this up in Naples. Was it Naples? I feel like it was Naples. And then I wore it that same day. I just loved it. Loved it. Get back there. Loved the print on it. Loved the style of it. Oversized, sloppy little linen top. Absolutely loved it. This is pants, like palazzo pants, but it looks like a skirt on me. Picked that up in Spain. Very inexpensive. Probably not made in Spain. Probably made in China, but whatever. It's very cute. Another little cashmere blouse I picked up in Montenegro, maybe? I'm not sure. One of the spots along the way. Another cashmere that I picked up. This one I got in Greece. Loved it. This is one I got in Greece as well with my shoes. Loved my shoes. Little cardigan, cashmere cardigan. That's it. So I had such a good time shopping. I really enjoyed it. Don't mind the way I look. Seriously, I do not feel well. So Robert came home and got sick. He was sick coming home. And then, so we took him to the doctor yesterday. He went in, so he's on a slew of medications, and now I'm starting to really feel bad. The sore throat kicked in yesterday, and this morning it is terrible, and I have a temperature. My aura ring was like, something's wrong with you, you have a temperature. I don't have time for this right now. I've got a lot of stuff to do in the house. Hold on, let me go see what he wants. I don't know what he wants. He wants me to come lay down on the bed with him, and I can't. I got stuff to do. I got Chandler some lip balms from somewhere. Anyway, they are coming to replace our, what is that thing called? Breaker box today. So we had a company come out who was giving us, Yes. Can I help you? We had a company come out giving us estimates on a generator. And they were like, your power, we can't touch you. You have a recall on your power box, on your breaker box. I was like, what? From 1986, which doesn't make any sense because, 1996. I don't know when it was. I don't know. One of those 6 years. 80s or 90s. Couldn't have been the 80s because my house wasn't built then. Anyway. So, yeah. Now you have to understand, we've had several inspections on our house, on our electrical system, since we bought this house. Probably 10 between all the different things we've upgraded in this house. The AC twice, the pool, the pump. We had a complete line cut for the power to our house. We had to have that replaced completely. So like the service line from your power box to the grid. That we had to have replaced. That was such a nightmare. Nobody said anything to us about this recall. So the company that installed, that is the brand of power box that we have of our circuit breaker, is no longer in business. They actually went out of business because of this recall. They couldn't keep up or support the cost of replacing all these things for free. It falls on us to pay for it, financially responsible for it. And of course, it's a fire hazard. Now that I know that, that's all I've obsessively thought about since we left is, please don't catch on fire. Please don't catch on fire. Please don't catch on fire. Please no, my house has been struck by lightning, not directly, twice. That's how I tore my rotator cuff. And so I am freaking out about this. Anyway, they're coming today to fix it, to replace it. We have a new grounding system going in, a new whole house anti-shock system. What's that called? GFI, whole house GFI. Well, we have one of those, but it's a surge protector, whole house surge protector. That's the word I was looking for. A new power box with 20 new breakers, and instead of 100 amps, it'll be 150 amps, and then a 50 amp plug for a backup generator. All of that is coming. And then that's today. And then next week we get the generator. So we went through a whole bunch of different options for a generator. It's a whole house generator. We were going to do the one that runs off natural gas. You guys, that is, my arm's tired. I'm sorry. That is crazy expensive. And we were going to do it. I mean, we had talked about it for quite some time now, ever since the winter storm. But then since that winter storm, we've gone back and looked at the number of times and the length of time that we've actually lost power from the whole time we've lived in this part of Houston. From the very beginning. And all of those times that we have lived here, the longest we have ever been without power was during that winter storm. And that was 4 days. The longest we've ever been after a hurricane has been about 24 hours. Usually it's restored very quickly. Now, we've not had a major hurricane. I think the biggest we had was Category 3. We have had severe flooding events and things like that. With this 50 amp, I can run everything in my house on a tri-fuel generator. And my biggest thing was I wanted the generator, the whole house generator, because I thought it was quiet, and a tri-fuel or any kind of other generator, fuel, gas, diesel, that kind of thing, petroleum-based heater was loud. Not heater, generator was loud. And my son was like, Mom, they're all loud. Even the whole house run off of, not propane, the other one, natural gas, they're loud. And I was like, are you kidding me? That was the biggest reason why I didn't want a regular generator versus a whole house powered by natural gas. What is it called? A Generac generator. It was because I thought they were quiet, and they are not. So I'm very pleased with what we have chosen to do in speaking with about 10 different electricians who have come out and given us quotes for this new power box. And in speaking with people who install generators, and in speaking with people who have the one we've chosen, we've made the right decision. With the amount of time we actually run out of power, like we don't have power, is very limited. It rarely happens. And if we lose power here in the house just at random times, it's only a couple hours. It's not days. That was such a rare thing. So this was $300 to install the 50 amp plug in addition to what we were already doing. Do keep that in mind. If you live near me and you wanted to do like a 50 amp, it may be more for you because again, we are replacing everything over there. So that was enough. that, oh my goodness. So there's that. But then What else we are doing is buying the generator. And the generator is a tri-fuel generator. You have to get the right amount of wattage, amps, whatever that is. We will run it off liquid propane, the gas that you run your barbecue grill off of. Ours is hooked up into our gas line for the house, but you just buy the liquid propane bottles and you run it off of that. You can get a 100-pound one. And basically he said 100 pounds would last us running the generator 24 hours a day. We would be able to get at least a week out of it. And I thought, okay, that's good. We're good with that. So I'm very pleased with this way that we're doing this. So, and the generator just lives in your garage until you need it. And then you plug it in when you need it, fire it up, and there you go. And it's just a switch that switches. And you can't, if the power is running in your house, it's a safety switch so that you don't cause a surge in the main lines. That's the big thing. So anyway, so they're coming today. They will turn the power off to our house at noon today. And I don't know when it'll be back on, but they assure me that even with inspections, it will be complete today and I will have power today. They're not starting till noon. I'm a little nervous, just to be perfectly clear with you. So there we go. Anyway, but they do this all the time. This is what they do. They know what they're doing. I don't. So there you go. All right, enough talking, but I do want to show you my little sweater. Do you see? Oh, my kitty cat. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Yeah, last year, was it? We were in Canada. So we were on Enchanted. It was the Love Boat Cruise. And we were in Canada. There's a shopping mall. In there is a store that I love. But the prices are a little high. I mean, a little high. I saw a paw print sweater. And then I saw this sweater. And so I came home not being able to stop thinking about it. And I Googled it and I found the company that makes it and they were marked down online. So I picked them up. So this one in the paw print sweater. I have my leggings. Oh, don't look at my floor. I have to vacuum. That is one thing that needs to happen right now. So anyway, with the baby kittens in the front room, it's very difficult to vacuum because they're terrified of it. We leave in, that's actually 11 days now. I didn't change it this morning for Star Princess. And thankfully that's a short cruise. It's only 4 days, thank goodness, because I am tired. I have a lot to do. I have a lot of editing to do. I have so much to do right now, so I don't have time to be sick. So Bug had an appointment today for his annual exam, so I moved that to Friday. Yasmin had a follow-up today. I moved that to Friday. She's fine. I actually just messaged them and told our vet how Yasmin was doing. They don't need to see her because she's older. I don't really like to take her in the car because she is so old. She doesn't like it. If she's sick, she goes in, but if she's not sick, I'd rather just let her be at home and she's fine. So, anyway, and the original 4 babies are doing great. They're all doing well. Mozzie's doing well. Brucey's doing well. Everybody's doing well. Louie's up there sleeping. He's doing well. It is vet season for me, which means everybody's starting to go in for their annual appointments. Fluff's already been. Bug goes Friday. Louie's already been. Yasmin. Grayson. I don't know. They text me and tell me who to bring in next because I have so many. Yeah. Boo Bear goes in December. His appointments are December. So, but what that means is it's time for annual dentals. Nobody needs dental except for Bug and Fluff. They have dental. They don't need to do a dental on Buddy. They said we could do Buddy every 2 years. He doesn't have a lot of teeth. And he chews his BONESs very well, so we're good. They check his teeth, and if he needs a cleaning, he gets it. If he doesn't, he doesn't, because there's no point in doing it if he doesn't really need it. So anyway, okay, I'm going to stop talking to you. I've shown you all of the things. We chatted in the car for 19 hours. I've still not caught up with my sleep. Yesterday morning, I got up at 2:30. Today, I got up at 2:30. I am fighting not falling asleep at 6 o'clock on the couch. And that's where the problem is coming in, is I'm trying to stay awake and I'm fighting it. I'm struggling to stay awake until normal bedtime. I'm determined I'm going to do it today. I am determined. I'm going to stay up until 9 o'clock tonight. Normally we go to bed at 8, but I'm going to try and stay up till 9 so I can then go to bed and not get up at 2:30 in the morning. There you go. I know this vlog has not been fun. It's just been me rambling at you. We're back from Europe. We're home. Now it's time to reset. The next vlog, we'll do a reset vlog kind of thing. Will we? I don't know. What does that mean? That means I'm going to be cleaning this house from top to bottom. I leave again in 11 days. I need to repack to leave again. I need to, y'all. But this time I'll be flying carry-on only. I don't need to bring, we're just, it's 4 days. I can do a carry-on and a backpack and I'm good. So there you go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you. The Europe vlogs are coming as quickly as I can. I will get them started. You know, we'll have the Barcelona vlogs, then we'll have a sneak peek, then we'll have Sun Princess vlogs for Europe, and then we will have Rome vlogs. That's a lot coming up. And then you'll have Star Princess mixed in between all of that. I'm not gonna push Star Princess until after because it's a new ship. You guys want to see it. So I'm going to get it out. And as I told you with Star Princess, it's going to kind of be weird. We just got off Sun and it's the same ship. So basically what we'll do is I'll probably do embarkation day for Star Princess. And then I'll probably do, which is going to be a weird one because it's the first time it's sailing out of that port. So there's going to be delays, inspections and things like that. So it's not going to be the normal embarkation, but it'll be fine. And then I'll walk around the ship and show you the ship. But again, the main point of this cruise, being a 4-day cruise, is a casino cruise. We intend to be in the casino as much as possible. They've changed the ports twice. The ports are now Princess K's and Nassau, Princess Key and Nassau, which it was just Princess Key, and then they changed it to Nassau, and then they added to, I don't know. Quite frankly, I'd rather have a sea day, but that's fine. We can treat one of the ports as a sea day. The thing is, Princess Key, the casino is open. Nassau, it's not. And I think that's what made them kind of change it up. Honestly, I don't have any idea. They could change it again. Who knows? But I got my medallion yesterday, which was a lot of fun. And it's going to be weird because we were in the reserve collection on Sun for like the whole time. And so now we're going to be, I think we're in a cove balcony for Star. I don't know. I don't have any idea. So it doesn't matter. But it was nice being in the reserve collection. That's a big old cabin. But we're only on the ship for 4 days. It's 3. Technically, it's just 3 because you get off on the 4th day. So, or the 5th day, whatever. I don't know. Enough talking. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go try and feel better, clean this house, prepare for the electrician to come today and knock out my power. And we have a cold front that comes on Wednesday. Today's Monday. Wednesday. I'm so excited. It's our first actual cold. We've had cool fronts. We've had not as hot fronts. We've had not as high humidity fronts, but this is a cool cold front and I'm ecstatic about it. I'm ecstatic. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. If suddenly it's quiet around here, it's because Robert and I are sick and we're trying to get well. He went from how I'm feeling right now to sick in 24 hours. And I don't want that for me. I don't want that for him. But I don't have time for that. Nobody has time to be sick. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.